These shores, once stomped by dinosaurs, were strode by prehistoric folk, by cold-toed Romans, Saxons, Norse, drawn to its snag-toothed cliffs and yawning bays. The tales it could tell all started here, when they fell under the spell of sharp salt air it still casts now, this Scarborough fair.
The Big Ideas by the Sea Festival is to celebrate our area, the environment, to bring in speakers and new big ideas, as the name suggests. We've also got events, exhibitions and making things happen in Scarborough. Scarborough is a seaside town on the north coast of England in the UK. I have also discovered that it's one of 13 Scarboroughs in the world, and we want to try and establish good relationships with some cultural and heritage organisations in any of those other Scarboroughs. In the early 17th century, it was discovered that there were spa waters in Scarborough, and that kind of changed the town forever, in the sense that people with money started to visit to not only take the sea air but to bathe in the spa waters. Scarborough itself has very handsome bones. It's been a very, very fine town in its time. Faces a lot more social challenges now, but the handsome bones are still there. I felt that there was potential for outreach into the parts of the community that don't necessarily engage with the festival or are too young to choose to engage with the festival. And my background is very much in community arts. So we put together an application to Arts Council England and were rewarded with a grant that has allowed us to put a festival writer, a visual artist, a glass artist, a choirs leader and an improvised music specialist into different settings in schools and communities, working with different groups. And the wonderful work that they're all producing will be showcased during the festival and afterwards. I think it would just be amazing if we could link up with other cultural, heritage, creative organisations, well, ideally in all of the other Scarboroughs. I think there are 13 of us altogether in the world. How fantastic if, we can get our film into maybe some of their things they can show, and they could send us photos and films and music and whatever from themselves to kind of join. And also, we know that places that are called Scarborough because of the British Empire. But that, we're not in that age anymore. We're in the current era. We're equals, and I would love to see a kind of brotherhood, sisterhood of organisations in some of the Scarboroughs, just sharing what are our challenges, what are our aims today. So a sort of modern take on being one of the Scarboroughs of the world.
Its healing waters brought the crowds long ago, but even now they flock to perch on golden sands, to wonder at this edge of land. Inhale a breeze of vinegar chips, be chilled and thrilled by sunrise dips. It draws all those whose thoughts must fly through boundless scapes of sea and sky. Space for being and dreaming here, to live, to love, have big ideas.